Unfortunately, the shopping hauls are over because your wardrobe might get more expensive. Let's talk about how to make sure that your wardrobe is not a sense of stress. You are seeing a lot of fashion indicators of a recession coming. And I'm not a mainstream economist. I am not a politician, but I'm about to tell you that tariffs are about to make your clothes more expensive, and we need to be a lot more mindful soon. Besides the fact that a majority of fashion stocks have just plummeted, you are also seeing a lot of longer hemlines, corporate wear is going up, luxury lipstick sales are going up. Also, 2008 is back. The peplum top, the Alexander McQueen scarf, the very hobo-ish bag, all of those have made a comeback. I was actually going to make a video on 2008 trends and the ones that have come back, so they probably are still in your closet. However, I think now is a good time for us to talk about how to recession-proof your wardrobe. Hi, I'm Alexandra, this is Kona, and I talk a lot about fashion, mostly having a very minimalist, high return on investment wardrobe. And I'm going to give you some simple tips on how to maintain a high return on investment wardrobe. It is so easy to feel like a recession's coming, I need to prepare for it. I need to either get rid of all of the clothes in my closet or buy a bunch of new things. Pump the brakes right now, girl. I really do believe that you can have a good wardrobe with the things you already own. I advocate for wearing what you already own, and I am a very tried and true outfit repeater and clothing renter. I do not think you need to buy a bunch of crap right now. First thing you got to do is slow down and focus on your base outfits. Your base outfits are things that could be styled in several different ways. Jeans and a t-shirt, trousers and a tank top, button-ups and shorts, whatever it is, finding those combos that you can style in several different ways by adding sweaters, coats, accessorizing different ways. Find those, master those, make sure those are on point. If you are planning on adding to your wardrobe, make sure you're doing the following. You have to nail the basics. So you have to buy clothes that really have a high return on investment, not just clothes that look good. You want to buy higher quality clothes you can mix and match with a bunch of different pieces that could be styled in all these different ways, that could be worn in all of these different environments. No more one-offs. I'm so glad that blazers are something that I can wear out when I'm just running errands. Just find things you can mix and match that are going to be high value, that add a lot of return on investment in your wardrobe. And make sure that when you buy things, they are not cheap things. I was really inspired by this video where she talks about, we have clothes at home. Yeah, girl, rewear your stuff, but in different ways. The people who are going to thrive the most during this period are the people who take risks and be more creative. So when you have great clothes, make sure that you are trying them in all these different ways. Just because you want a high return on investment wardrobe doesn't mean you need to be boring. I'm a minimalist gal, but it doesn't mean you need to be. If you are someone who values wearing bold colors and prints, do that. I love that for you. Please continue doing it and then tag me in it. Also, seriously contemplate buying secondhand. I am a huge advocate for buying secondhand. I like to buy really cheap things. I like to buy cheap things that are minimalist, that just add a lot of quality to your wardrobe. You do not need to go and purchase a bunch of crap that is not going to add value to your wardrobe. You also want to get things that are easier to maintain. This is not so much a high return on investment wardrobe, but however, when you think about clothes, you need to make sure that you are thinking about the cost of maintaining those clothes. Because when you buy something, you have to think about the cost and the cost of taking care of it. Kind of like a car. When you buy a car, you're not just buying the car. You also have to purchase gas if it's a gas vehicle, maintenance, insurance. Think about all of those things. You want to zoom out for the big picture. So that means when you buy clothes, they need to be clothes that you can maintain. If you are someone who can afford a bunch of dry clean only clothes, great. If you are not, like myself, then make sure that you are able to maintain your clothes. Also, during these very unsure times, I highly recommend getting clothes with a generous return policy. I find that both Quince and Uniqlo are really good at giving really affordable basics that will last you a good long time. One of my highest return on investment pieces is a Uniqlo t-shirt. I love shopping at Quince because their return policy is a year. That is super generous. This is a lot of way of saying prioritize minimalist basics. Honestly, take note from the minimalists. They really have it down. The fact that they're saving money on a lot of things and the fact that they look good is so annoying, but it's something that works. It's kind of like working out and getting sunshine. It's going to make you feel good, even if it's annoying. If you'd like to see a video on affordable basics, please let me know. You also need to master maintenance. There are a few things that you need to have on hand now. A lint roller, a sweater depiller, a stain remover, also a Tide pen, shoe polish, and a steamer. If you're going to have a high return on investment wardrobe, I would highly recommend having all of those on hand. I would also recommend keeping one really nice coat and one really nice bag. I don't mean a Birkin bag or a designer bag. I just mean a bag that is going to last you a long time because it's made with high quality fabrics, and a coat that you can wear in several different occasions and also will keep you through cold winters. Also, once you have that down, I would also recommend re-wearing what you own. Don't know why we're in this era of I need a new thing for every single event. I will wear the same dress over and over again. You will see me in the same dress many times. You will see me in this skirt, possibly 6 or 7 more videos if you watch them, because I love them. Re-wearing what you own is kind of a flex of, I know my wardrobe is this good, I don't need to purchase something new. I highly recommend also abandoning the idea of prioritizing timeless. Timeless is truly a marketing tool. I thought that I had a bunch of things that were timeless, and I now think that my timeless pieces are really dated. So just buy high quality and things that feel true to yourself instead of what is considered timeless or something that's really trendy. This is a long-winded way of saying when you buy things now, buy less of them, buy higher quality. You want to prioritize grooming over Gucci. As everything gets more expensive, make sure the stuff that you add to your wardrobe is worth it. That's really the number one thing. If you're going to buy things now, especially as they're getting more expensive, just make sure that they have a place. Don't spend money on things that are only one wear, that won't last you a long time, that are made in some factory that is going to be hit with a 90% tariff or something because you want to have a high return on investment wardrobe. I wish you all luck. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video.